Hi, and thanks for checking out my channel. My name is Kana, and this is Jar of Fireflies. Here you'll find content all about my life as an Orthodox Jewish homeschooling mother of 3. And today, we're talking 2nd grade curriculum. Alright, so last week I put out a video on my homeschool curriculum picks for my daughter, and today I'm going to show you what I have chosen for my son. My son is entering the 2nd grade this year, so this is our 3rd year of officially homeschooling him, and here are our curriculum picks. The main curriculum that I have for him is Build Your Library. Build Your Library is a fantastic curriculum. We have really been happy with this. We started using this when my son was in kindergarten, and we are still using it and plan to continue using it. We're on level 2 this year. It starts at level 0 for kindergarten and then goes on up from there. Build Your Library is considered a complete open and closed curriculum. However, you do need to add in a math component. It is a secular literature-based program following the style of Charlotte Mason. So there are a lot of timelines, copy work, map work, living books, and great literature. We have been super happy with this program the past few years, and I'm looking forward to diving in again this year. The main theme of this year is the medieval world. It goes through history, starting with the first year at level 0 as being a sort of more geography unit, and then it starts to go through history after that. We did do a little mini 6-week prehistory unit from Build Your Library before we started level 1 of the ancient world. So that is an option that a lot of parents do choose to do. And then this year, moving on to level 2 with the medieval world. For math, my son wanted to try Wild Math because that's the curriculum that I chose for my daughter. Wild Math is a nature-based math program, and it is not an open and closed curriculum. The way that Wild Math is set up is that it's basically a list of skills that your child needs to learn over the course of this year, and then a list of activities using the outdoors and nature-based materials in order to teach your child those concepts. I love the nature-based aspect of this. We did try this before with my son and it did not work. He got outside and was just really too distracted by the outdoors to focus on any kind of learning related activities, even though they were really fun games. So we're gonna see how that works with us this year. We did start using MathSeeds last year, which is a program on the iPad, and that has worked out really, really well for us so far. He is still doing that program over the summer, and my plan is to have him kind of do both programs, and then at some point we can choose which one is gonna be best for him. Or both, if that's what he decides. For language arts, we will be using the Brave Writer's Jot It Down. I am a huge Brave Writer fan. I love all things Brave Writer. The way that Jot It Down is set up is it is a year-long program of monthly writing projects that you work on together with your child. Last year, we focused on only one writing project all year long, which is the fairy tale project. It's a pretty common option for parents to choose to do the fairy tale project for a year and then work on the other projects at a different time. It's what I'm doing with my daughter this year as well, who's entering kindergarten, and this year my son will be working on all of the other projects in this book. So we'll have 9 months of these month-long writing projects to work on this year. In addition to using the Brave Writer's Jot It Down program, I also signed up for the Brave Writer Dart subscription. The darts teach more technical aspects of writing, like, hey, why did we use a comma here? What are these quotation thingies? Hey, what about that hyphen over there? And also includes some French style dictation. Basically, the way the darts are set up is you read one novel per month, and at different points in the novel, you will stop and analyze a passage with all the instructions that the Brave Writer gives you. We have signed up for the Dart subscription, so we will be getting one each month during our school year. I do already have a list of the books, and I'm really excited. Some of them we have already read, like Charlotte's Web and Year of the Dog, but they're fantastic books, so I'm excited to be able to read them again. Some of the other books that we'll be reading for our darts include Encyclopedia Brown and The Mouse and the Motorcycle, so I'm pretty sure these books are going to be really big hits with the entire family. For Judaics, we will continue to read the Rabbi Juravel Parsha books as we have each week since we started homeschooling. This year it's really more for my daughter than it is for my son, but of course I'll have my son sit in on it too. Even though we're reading the same thing every year, he just gains a deeper understanding, and I'm able to pull out more insights and notes to give him a deeper understanding of what we're learning. The main part of his Judaics this year will be Bright Beginnings Chumash program by Rabbi Horowitz. I've looked through these books, they look really, really good. And basically what these books are going to be able to teach him to do is how to learn and study chumash, which is the Torah, and how to translate sentences that he is reading in Hebrew, translating them into English. So it gets into the roots of words and prefixes and suffixes, all through fun games and activities in these workbooks. I've organized my son in the same way that I have organized my daughter, which is a 4-day school week with a checklist for each day. I don't write down days of the week that we're planning on working. Like I don't say on Monday we're doing this. I just say on day 1. That way we can choose, do we want to do it on Sunday or do we want to start it on Tuesday? I also do put it into a 4-day work week so that we have more flexibility in our schedule each week as far as going into a park or a trip somewhere. Again, it's a pandemic. I don't really know where we're going to go, but we do love our nature outings, so this gives us plenty of time for real exciting full day outings to state parks and things like that, or just to have a day off. Now, I do need to note that the Build Your Library curriculum is set up as a 5-day school week. So I do just kind of consolidate each week down into 4 days. So we have 2 days in there that are just a little bit heavier where I've just moved things around. So basically when I'm creating my spreadsheets, I go through the Build Your Library program. I write down everything they're supposed to do each day, cramming those 2 days together to make it the 4-day work week. And then I add in whatever I want to work on from Jot It Down or from Wild Math or MathSeeds, and then for whatever we're doing for the DART that week. We go through our checklist in whatever order my kids want to. I don't really care as long as we get it all done. And if we don't get it all done, we'll get it done the next day. Again, with that 4-day school week, we have the flexibility to push things off a little bit. There have been weeks where we have completely skipped reading anything literature related and just got through more of the nitty-gritty and then sat around and read an entire book on Saturday together, curled up on the couch all day long. It all evens out. It all works out. Perks of homeschooling. I'm keeping all the kids' books this year in my craft room so that they're not running off and reading the books on their own, and then when we need to do them for school, I can't find them. I found this is working really well for us just to keep everything here on the shelf. I can see everything really clearly and quickly grab what we need each day. If you'd like to see a tour of my craft room, you are more than welcome to. I will put a link up here in the corner for you. It has changed a little bit since this video, but I will update it at some point, don't worry. Okay, so those are our curriculum choices for 2nd grade this year. Be sure to let me know in the comments if you have any questions, and if you missed that video of what we are doing for kindergarten, please check that out too. I really appreciate you guys all watching. Be sure to hit subscribe if you haven't already, and like if you enjoyed this video. I do a lot of day in the lifestyle vlogs here, a lot of videos about our life as Jews, as homeschoolers, and just as me. So please be sure to stick around and watch some other videos. I would really appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and close this one out now. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in my next upload.